Hey, this is Garrett from Tech Bytes. Today we're going to be covering my new favorite web service online. It's a social network, but not the kind that you're used to. It's called Yahoo Answers. And while I've been using this for research in the past, I've only very recently actually become involved with the community. So I'd like to show that to you today. It's a place where you can get almost any question you have answered, and it's a whole lot of fun. So let's go take a look. The first thing you need to do is navigate in your browser to answers.yahoo.com. Once you're at Answers, the first thing you're going to want to do is get an account. Normally it would say right up here to get an account. It would say sign up for a new account. I already have an account, so I'm just going to stay logged in. I think by now most of you are knowing how to get in to get your own account at these various services. So there's basically three things to do at Yahoo Answers. You can ask a new question, or if you're just looking to see if somebody's already asked it, you can just search for questions in the search bar. That's a good way to find answers that without having to actually ask anything yourself. Answer allows you to gain points and help other people with their problems by answering questions that are outstanding right now in the network. And the third option to discover is to find the top questions that have good answers and just learn things. You'll find some very interesting things in here, and it can occupy you for a pretty good amount of time. But we're not going to deal with that. You can explore that on your own. Today I'd like to focus on the ask and answer sections. And before we get started, you can see I've got my profile right here. Once you're in, all you have to do is click your name to view your complete profile. You might just have a dark silhouette here rather than a illustrated face, and so I don't want you to feel left out, so let's take a look at that first. Just hit edit my info, or you can do this while you're signing up for an account. And in the picture section, simply click the edit my Yahoo avatar. That'll take you to the avatars.yahoo.com page, where you can build a character that suits you perfectly. Simply use the tabs at the top, like appearance, to go through and choose different styles for your avatar, skin colors, whatever you want. When you're done making changes to your avatar, simply click the Save Changes button, and you're ready to roll. So, back to Yahoo Answers. If you want to ask a question, simply click the Ask button at the top. You can ask pretty much anything you want as long as it doesn't offend anybody or contain anything that's not suitable for everyone. So I'm going to type something. I need to do a handstand. And under details you can provide any additional items that you want people to answer or details they might need to answer your question appropriately. So I'll type. Okay. Click the preview button to see how your question looks. Just make sure there's no major spelling errors or anything that might confuse somebody. And Yahoo Answers will automatically start recommending some categories to you. The interesting thing is 9 times out of 10, they're right. I mean, it's one of the few services on the internet that actually recommends things that are relevant. So I'm going to go ahead and click Sports. And then you can uncheck this box if you don't want to receive emails, but I would recommend that you leave this box checked. Anytime somebody answers your question, it'll come to you in the email. Now, nobody actually has your email. It is Yahoo Answers goes between you like a medium, so you don't have to worry about people emailing you directly. And simply click Preview again when you're done, and then hit Submit if everything looks okay. Alright, the question has been submitted. So I'll tell you what, why don't we pause the video right now, and I'm going to wait just a few minutes and see if people start answering the question. Okay, as you can see on the screen, it's been exactly 10 minutes since we posted that question. Let's scroll down. We've already had 3 responses. One isn't so helpful, just stand on one hand. It doesn't tell me a whole lot, but Let's look at the next one. When you get upside down, don't think about balance, think about just keeping your legs stiff and straight. Well, grammar aside, that's pretty good advice. And I've asked several questions on this network and gotten, sometimes, this has been 10 minutes, mind you. I've already gotten 3 people helping me learn how to stand on my head better, which I actually don't know how to do. I probably could go try this. So, as you can see, this is just incredibly useful. You can ask questions about anything, pets, animals, sports, whatever it is you need to know, just come ask it on the Yahoo Answers network. It's a great way to find information. But make sure that you give back to the community by answering questions, or you'll not be able to ask questions anymore. Let me explain that for a second. See my points here? You might have remembered at the beginning I had 100 points. Now I have 95. The reason for that is that in order to ask questions, you have to spend 5 points. So to earn points, you answer questions. You get 2 points every time you answer a question. If your question is chosen as the best answer, okay, let's just go back and so I can show you that best answer button. If I think that, oh, it's not on this one. You probably have to wait about a day. Most questions close in 3 days, I believe, or 4 days. And on the question that you, on the answer that you like most, there will be a big blue button that says choose as best answer. When you click that, that person will receive 10 points for giving the best answer to your question. So back to the points. Right now I'm a level 1. I have less than 250 points. So that gives me the following limitations on my account. I can only ask 5 questions in a day. I can only answer 20 questions in a day. And I can only make 10 comments in a day. As you go up in level, as you answer more questions and ask more questions, you gain more and more rights to how much you can do each day. Now, realistically, most people aren't going to get way up here to the unlimited sections because you have to spend quite a bit of time. But the fact is that this network is very, very useful, and it's got a good way of keeping people who are not serious off the network. But anyways, I find this to be just basically a bottomless pit of resources. Very, very handy. So let's click, before we close this up, let's check out the answer section. Just click the answer button on the top. Now you can either just scroll through all categories here, where you can just see the questions that have been asked recently, or you can go to the categories section and find something that you know something about. Like I might know, oh, I don't know, something about computers and internet. Once you're inside, just look for a question to answer. Once you find a question that you think you can answer, just read the particulars and click Answer this question. You'll have 2 boxes where you can answer the question. You have the No Answer box, which will contain any text that you type to answer that question. And Know Your Source, list it here. This is a place where you can put links to websites that contain the answer you're quoting, if you did research in order to come up with an answer for that person. So I'm going to go ahead and type in a response. And once you're done answering the question, simply scroll down, click Preview to check the question, and press Submit when you're done. And now you are listed amongst one of the answers for that question. And that gains you 2 points. And now you'll be able to ask more questions as you build your point total up. And that's the basic way that Yahoo Answers works. I know you're going to have a blast once you get in there and start asking some questions. It is worth mentioning that not everybody is an expert. You're going to get highly opinionated answers. We're talking the people here. But sometimes you really want that, you know, because Google is the way we used to get our questions answered before. And although it is fast and it's instant, and it gives us that good tech result of a fairly unbiased information from all over the internet, sometimes it's good just to interact with people and get direct answers to your exact question. So I hope you enjoy answers.yahoo.com. Thanks for visiting Tech Bytes. We'll see you later.